Hello there, everybody. Hi. Welcome. It is Wednesday night at 8:30. You have officially made it halfway through your week. We only have Thursday and Friday to go here. I have a piece of cotton ball on my eyelid because I just took my eye makeup off that I had on. Welcome to Fall Vibes and Autumn Eyes. Tonight, I am going to be walking you through a look just for fall. So say hi as you hop on. Hey. It is so good to see all of you. I hope that you are just as excited as I am about this experience tonight. So before we start, I will tell you that I do already have on my brows, my foundation, my foundation primer, and all of that stuff. So you're going to watch me apply my eye makeup, cheek color, and then we're going to do some lipstick. And I hope that I kept handy right here. Well, I know I have one of them, so it's fine, but I hope I kept my new favorite lip product here to show you, because I don't know if I stuck it in my purse earlier and took it with me when I left, but I'm so excited for you. So if you are excited to do this along with me tonight, let's get ready to get started, okay? So tell me first, if you are a lover of fall, do you love the fall? I personally do. I enjoy fall because it's football season. And so I'm a huge Penn State football fan. My boys play football. They love it. And I do like how fall feels. I'm just not a winter person. I mean, I love the snow and it looks so pretty, but I think why fall makes me sad sometimes is because I know winter's coming next. And then, I just love summer. Summer is just my favorite season. Okay, so you're going to see me put on some eye primer really quick. So our eye primer actually also has a little bit of caffeine in it, so to like wake up your eyes, but this is going to help make the colors have even more vibrancy. Now, all of our ChromaFusion eye colors are very deeply pigmented. So they are very pigment packed and they will show up. But if you tend to like maybe sweat on your eyelid area, or if they tend to be maybe a little bit more oily or something like that, eye primer is always great because it's going to help to have your eye makeup stay on a little bit better. And if a child comes in here while I'm live, just know that I apologize ahead of time, but my kids were just getting in from football practice. So sometimes they like to try to come down and tell mom some things, even though my door is shut. But all right, so now that I have my eye primer on, that'll dry a second. Now, if I sent you a pack, I hope that you received it in enough time. But I gave a very neutral autumn look, and the colors that I gave were biscotti, which it's like a cream color. Then I gave rose gold, which is one of my favorite shades. Okay. And then I gave either frozen iris or sunlit rose, and both of those are just very neutral colors that I really love. And so that's what I'm going to show you tonight. So this is going to be why I stayed away from like a darker, hold on one second. Yes, honey, you must get your shower. Go head upstairs. Hold on a second. I got to shut my door. So I picked this look because it's extremely neutral and it's really easy to replicate. All right. Sometimes people get nervous about doing maybe a darker color in the crease. So I figured this looks going to be nice, light, bright, and easy for everybody. All right. So the first color we're going to use is biscotti. Okay. And why I love biscotti is because it is going to be like your inner corner brow highlight shade. Now this is, hey Carla, this is more of a matte color. So if you want more of a shimmer, I'll show you a color that you can use for that. But we're going to take our all over eye color brush, and sorry, it's backwards when I do it. So I'm just kind of putting this color all over my eye as a base for the other colors that we're going to use. Okay, so this is going to be, like I said, it's going to brighten up the inner corner of my eye, and it's going to be my brow highlighting shade. Hold on a second. I got to grab my other mirror so I can see better. Okay, this way I can also see, because on the camera I'm backwards to myself, so it makes it harder. Okay, so go ahead and do that color first. So if you have your packet, that's the color you're going to do first. Use your all over eyeshadow brush, and that just gives us like a base color. Okay. Like I said, if you want more shimmer, our colors that you would like that have shimmer to them would be crystalline, would be equivalent to biscotti, but in a shimmer, or moonstone, candlelight. Those would be the colors that you would like to have as like your base shade with shimmer. All right. And they're not like overly shimmery, but they just have, you know, a little bit of a pearl to them. Okay. So now that we have that color on, this is our base color. We are going to go ahead and go in with our second color, which is rose gold. So we're going to use the rose gold next. Now this is a very pretty color. It looks good on anyone. And I love this color. I use it all of the time. I try to find shirts that will help me just to wear it, because it's my favorite color. Hold on one second. Make sure I'm live in all the right places here. Okay. So I'm going to use my all over brush. I'm going to go into the rose gold color. So tell me in the chat, have you ever used rose gold? It's literally like one of my favorites. Okay, so here's kind of what it looks like on the brush. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to apply this like all over my lid. Okay. So I'm kind of using this. I like to use it as, I guess, more of a base shade too, but it's a really pretty color for fall. Okay. Another thing that I was sad about is that it's getting darker earlier. Ugh, I just hate when it gets dark early. I like when it's light later, but that's just me. So that might not be your experience, but it's for sure mine. Okay. So next, all right, let's see. I just want to get a little bit more of this color on. And I wish that I had my regular rose gold down here, but I didn't bring it down because sometimes I need more than what's on the sample thing. Okay, so now you can see how the rose gold color looks. And I'll take an after picture and put this in the social rescue group if you're watching there. So again, it's just a really nice natural look. All right, now the next color that we're going to bring in is one of my favorite colors, and I'm going to use Frozen Iris, which is a really pretty purple color. You might have Sunlit Rose. Another pretty color to use would be Golden Mauve. Pairs really well with the rose gold shade, but we're going to go for some purples because purple, I have brown eyes, and purple makes brown eyes pop really well. But this is one of my favorite colors. It is more of like a purpley shade, but it can also be combined with your mauves, and mauves are really, really pretty for fall. Okay, so I'm going to take this color and I'm going to put it more towards the outer part of my lid. Okay, so more out here towards the outer part. And you'll start to see some more of that color come through now. Now with these colors, the other thing that you can do is you can tap them out. And if you tap them versus brush them, you're going to get a little bit more depth to the color. And I am still right now using the all over powder brush. Okay. So this is just going to be a really nice light, like I said, look. It's easy to replicate. If you're kind of a beginner with using multiple colors, anybody can really replicate and do this look. And I am going to show you how you can tone it up a little bit. So tell me in the chat, do you tend to wear more neutral colors, or do you tend to try to get a little bit of darker shade in your crease to make more of like a smoky look? Okay. So you can kind of see where I'm putting this. Now, if you have a blending brush, you could come in now and blend this color out a little bit. So I have my blending brush here. So this is the Mary Kay blending brush. It looks like this. So it kind of looks similar to the all over powder brush, but it's just slightly different. Okay, it's like more fanned out, I would say. And you can bring that in here and just kind of blend the color because you don't want to have any like lines or anything like that. Now, with this look, you could leave it at this, okay? But if you want to tone it up a little bit and make it a little bit darker, what you could do is you could pull a couple different colors, okay? You could pull and do a little bit of brown in the crease too to kind of make the eyes pop. So we have a shade called Espresso. That's right here. This is my own personal palette, so don't judge me. But you could do Espresso. You could do Sweet Plum, which is a little bit of a darker purple. So I'm going to show you in one sec how I like to use browns just right in the outer part of my crease. Okay. So just let me finish putting my purple on here. Okay, so now I'll take a little bit of the espresso color. And I want you to watch and see what I do here. I'm just making a little V right at the, oh, I want to get my other brush, right at the outer corner of my eye. So right at the outer corner, I'm making a V. Now I know right now that looks dark. Don't worry, we're going to blend it out. And this is just going to create a little bit more depth with this look if you want to kind of tone it up a little bit. Okay. And then all I need is my blending brush and you'll see how this is just going to blend right in. Now it is harder to see these colors like with my ring light and the like all the depth of the color. So that's why I'm going to take I'll take a selfie afterwards and throw it in the group so that you can get a better idea. So see it blended out a little bit more versus not really blended out. So to blend, you just kind of do little circles right in your crease and just do that V motion with little circles. So tell me in the chat, what eye colors do you tend to gravitate towards? Okay, what eye colors do you tend to gravitate towards? Okay. Almost done here. And then sometimes if you get like extra fallout or you have color in a place where you didn't really want it, that's what under eye corrector is for. So you're going to see me come through with the under eye corrector. Okay, now if I sent you a pack, I may have given you for this look some Steely eyeliner. So if I did, you can go ahead and get that ready. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that. Now, Steely is a really pretty eyeliner color to use with purples because it's not as intense as the black. And so it just really gives like a nice lined look. Sorry, I just have to blend. What eye am I looking at? This one. Just trying to blend that a little bit better. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get my eyeliner. Now, I don't have the Steely down here for myself. Oh, wait, maybe I do. Hold on. All right, I do. Here we go. I got the Steely. So you can kind of see from the tip of the sample, it's like a charcoal-y gray color, okay? And it just pairs well with this. So what you're going to do with this is just line right at your lash line, okay? So we're just lining right at that lash line. So it's not going to be as intense as using a black, okay? But it is just going to give your eye, see how it just gave it a nice little depth there. Now, of course, if you wanted to intensify the look, you could use deep brown or black with this. But again, I wanted to keep this just like really soft and natural. Okay. And the other reason why I picked this eyeliner is because not a lot of people know that we have this color. And sometimes because it's not brown or black, they'll shy away from it. But you can really create just a really pretty look using the Steely eyeliner with any grays, purples. Steely eyeliner is also really good if you have blonde hair, blue eyes, and like really, really light eyelashes, and you don't want that intensity that black gives. It's going to be really good for that too. You can also take it and come underneath. So you just want to go like right along the lash line underneath. I don't go all the way over. Okay, I just go maybe about halfway. And line right underneath. And that's going to too create a little bit more of like that smokiness or smoky look to this, okay? Having that like grayish color underneath. So tell me so far what you think of the look. How do you like it? All right, so now is when I always bring in my under eye corrector. Let me grab that. Whoops, that's the wrong one. That's my concealer. Okay, so here's where I bring in my under eye corrector just to kind of fix up anything that I've fallout that I've gotten, and I just kind of bring it like a line there. You can do little upside down triangles if you want, whatever really works for you. Yes, Carla, this is a really nice soft look. Anything with the purples is going to be, you know, a little bit softer. Okay. Where's my sponge? All right. I must have dropped my sponge somewhere along my travels to get down here. So I'm just going to use my finger. Okay. Typically, I would use my blending sponge, but I must have dropped it. Hey! So I'm just going to use my finger to kind of blend this in right now. So you'll be able to see how it just is going to brighten up my under eyes. And I kind of make a line like right here so that my eye makeup looks more lifted. So that way, if you get any color down here, you can really fix it up with the under eye corrector. Just want to go ahead and blend that in. I have to like open my mouth. I know, it's funny. Do you guys have any funny faces that you make that like people make fun of you for? Okay, so now as I'm blending it out, I am going to use my silky setting powder is going to cover this. So you might be like, oh my God, Alyssa, you look so white underneath your eyes. And I do right now, but I promise you it's not going to stay looking like that. Okay. So to set this, and I put a little too much on because I didn't have my blending sponge and I'm using my fingers. I'm a bad consultant right now. Okay. So I'm going to use my silky setting powder in light bronze, and you can kind of see what I'm going to do with this. I am going to set this with this powder. Now, here's what I love about this powder. It is so velvety, okay? It will literally make your skin, see how that changed it? Now I'm back to my normal color. But it's going to set it. So it's going to help the under eye corrector, my foundation. It's going to help it stay. It's setting that. Our powders are milled 5 times. So they're very fine, which is good because if you have larger pores or fine lines and wrinkles, it's not going to sit inside of those, which is good. You don't want that to happen. Okay. So now that we did that, the next order of business is cheek color. Okay. Now I gave all of you Rosy Nude, which is a very pretty color. Where did I put mine? Now, if I'm being honest, rosy nude doesn't show up as well on my skin tone just because it's more of a natural mauve shade. You can see it, but it's just not, I'll show you. It's like you just can't tell it's there as much. So I'm going to use Desert Rose because for your beige to bronze skin tones, Desert Rose would be the next step up. If you are ivory to beige, you can use like a lighter beige. You could definitely get away with the rosy nude. It's one of the most popular cheek colors that we have. But if you're a darker beige skin tone to the bronze, I highly suggest moving up to the Desert Rose color because you're just going to be able to see it better and you're going to be able to get a little bit more color. What I love about both of these shades is for fall, they have more of like a mauve feel to them. So here's the one that I'm using right here in the middle. That's Desert Rose. And then this was Rosy Nude. Okay, so they're both very natural and very nice shades. Okay, so then I'm going to take a little bit, I always do like just a little bit of highlight and highlight like the apples of my cheeks. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, and then I'm going to do some mascara. So if you have your mascara, you're going to go ahead and put that on next. And this is where it's going to make your eyes pop even more, okay? So I'm using the Fanorama mascara, which helps to like fan your lashes out. Especially right at the ends. It kind of gives them that like butterfly fanned out effect. Tell me in the chat what's your favorite Mary Kay mascara. Everybody's got a favorite. That's what I like about our mascaras is that there's a mascara for everybody. You can find a mascara based on what you typically like to see out of a mascara. If you like volume for every day, you have the Ultimate. If you like more definition, you have the Lash Love, which has like the flexi tip. It's going to really define the lashes. This is also a form of the Lash Love. It's Lash Love Fanorama. And this is, like I said, it's going to flutter the lashes, give them that like fluttered appearance at the ends. And then we do have a waterproof version of the Lash Love. And then we have a curved wand Lash Love that's for extra lengthening. And Carla said, if you're like Carla and you like 300 times the volume, you could go with our Lash Intensity, which has a very specific brush on it that's going to help it to give you that intensified look. Okay. So there we have our mascara. And see how that just made the eyes pop even more? Okay, so now we're going to go in with a lip. Give me 1 second till I see if the one lip color shade is here. If I took it upstairs. Okay, I must have took it upstairs. So I'm going to use one of our new for the holidays. This might be the very first time you're seeing this. This color is called Glowing Neutral. Okay, it's a very neutral lip. These are Vinyl Shine Liquid lip colors, and I'm in love with the neutral. They come in a duo pack. Excuse me. So the color I was looking for that I am in love with is a brown, brilliant brown. So that's the other shade that comes with this one, which is the Glowing Neutral. And you'll see it's kind of like a felt type tip. So you just squirt the color up. And then put it on. And these colors are very on trend for fall. So I chose a more neutral lip for this look because again, the look overall is just very soft. Okay. And I love these lip shines because the color stays on so good. So good. Okay. So there is our lip shines. So that completes our fall vibes and autumn eyes look. So let's review real fast. Okay, so we did on the eyes, we did biscotti, which is like a cream color. Then we did rose gold. Whoops, I just dropped one. Then we did frozen iris, which I have in my palette so I can show you. It's like this shimmery purple color right there. And then I showed you how you could intensify this look if you wanted it to be a little more smoky by using espresso, which is the brown color. Okay, then for our cheeks, we did either rosy nude is what you got in your pack, or I used desert rose, which is this one here in the middle. Then we did our mascara, we did our under eye corrector, our silky setting powder, which leaves your face with that just velvety smooth finish. And then, we use the Steely eyeliner. So don't forget the eyeliner that I'm wearing is this color. It's Steely. So it has that like grayish to it. And then for the lips, we finished it off with one of our new liquid vinyl shines. And this color is Glowing Neutral. So if you have any questions about this look, you can, of course, hit up your independent beauty consultant and ask her about it. And if you want to try, if you didn't get to request samples for this look and you want to try it, get in touch with your independent beauty consultant and let her know that you'd love to try this look because she would love to send it to you and walk you through it. I hope you guys have a fabulous night. Thanks for joining us. Bye, everybody.